Run it up, then run it back. Run it up, then run it back. Run it up.
Good Tuesday morning and welcome to Run It Back here on FanDuel TV. Big news. Charania, Michelle Beadle, Lou Will, and Chandler Pete. Chandler, guys, went to the dentist yesterday and has not stopped talking about it. Do you want to share any of it with us?
It's been a long time since I've been to the dentist, and it's crazy.
Show the choppers, Chandler.
Show them off.
They go like this. They're like swabbing me like I'm at TSA. I'm like, what are you doing? And they're like, well, we're taking pictures of your teeth. I'm like, God damn, they really stepped up their game.
It's been that long.
Then they give you glasses. They give you glasses, Lou, where they have like reflectors where you don't have to do this on your phone.
Why can't you take 30 minutes of quiet time?
Never.
Okay.
But I could just do it here and you could see it.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. I was like, wow,
They even have TVs on the
Look at the
ceiling,
hillbilly going to a dentist.
TVs. Yeah, they had music
Netflix
playing.
going.
They offered
give
me
you
like
everything.
AirPods. I was like, what is this place?
What is?
Sounds like you got a great
Yeah, you went
dentist.
to a fancy dentist. I don't know. They don't have AirPods for the customers.
Got a great
My
dentist.
coverage is on
It was
that one.
unbelievable.
Well, I love stories
Got a
like
foot
this.
massage? No.
Okay,
They gave
All
away
right.
puppies.
We got scoops.
Snacks.
We have more scoops. That was the first scoop, and now we have Sham scoops and Sham. The Dan Hurley news yesterday was chef's kiss. What's going on?
Nothing has really changed since last Tuesday and last Wednesday. From the last
Nothing has
several
changed since
weeks,
Shams reported last week.
my sources have said that JJ Redick has been the front runner for this job. James Borrego has also, been among the leaders for this job as well with JJ Redick. But when you think about the process so far, right? Rob Pelinka has met before this Dan Hurley situation. He had met twice with two candidates. He met with JJ Redick once. He met with James Borrego a separate time solo. And then James Borrego came into the facility, met with everyone, met with ownership. And then they, last week on Wednesday, turned their attention, I'm told, to Dan Hurley. And he was not the number one candidate, the number one guy to go pursue from the start, from the beginning. But they felt like there was an opening there for him. He was in contract negotiations with UConn. He was discussing a deal to go back. And they felt like there was an opening, and they threw what really people around the league believe was a Hail Mary offer at him. 6 years, $70 million. And at the end of the day, Dan Hurley chose not to leave. He chose to stay for $20 million less at UConn. They did go up significantly from his current deal right now, but it is $20 million less. And you think about the Lakers job and what it's known for and the big-time-ness of it, and he still decided to stay at UConn, go for a chance at a three-peat. And, it does beg the question around the league. Was there genuine interest? Was this a genuine process with this? Or was this simply just about leverage? So when you think about it, the Lakers are 2.5 weeks out from the NBA draft. They're 3 weeks away from free agency. No coach yet. And I think everyone around the league doesn't really have a great feel for where this process is at.
Pretty big factor going into free agency is who's going to be your coach.
Seems
I
important.
feel like they need to get the ball moving, but I think people owe Shams an apology
I do
after
too.
last week. I think all these reports saying, they're narrowing in on this coach. They hadn't even offered him. They hadn't even met with him. This is all just straight bullshit to try and get this big name in the coaching search. So I think it's so funny how all these reports are saying this, and our guy was on it from jump. So that was bullshit. On the flip side, big respect to Hurley because he is the big man on campus. By the way, he's the biggest man on campus. Now, can you imagine going back to UConn today after turning down?
Well, they had practice yesterday after he
You saw them posted 2 p.m. practice.
It's amazing.
We'll continue. So I think it's awesome. Listen, he's got a great team going back. He's got a top 5 preseason ranking with UConn. He's got a chance to make history with who knows if that is the actual reason, if it was the pressure, the expectations that come with being Lakers coach, or if he's just a good, normal dude that wasn't ready to leave and went through the process. And just decided, you know what, this is for me, and I don't want to leave these kids stranded, and I have a chance to do something really special here where he is going to be a legend on that campus after turning this down. So I'm happy for him, and the Lakers are hurling today.
Stop.
Nice pun there.
I know.
Nice pun there.
By the way, the money is fluid, right? Because they can always rework his deal at UConn. It's a job that he can have for the next 20 years if he wants it. We all know this ain't a job you're going to keep for 20 years.
And not to mention now, let's say he circles back to the NBA. He turned down the Lakers a couple of years ago. He has the ultimate leverage when he does come back, and when he does decide he wants to make that jump, he now has that in his back pocket.
Were you surprised at all, Lou? Yesterday was like a crazy news day because of this story and this story alone. Were you shocked?
Not at all. Everything is fair game when you're dealing with the Los Angeles Lakers. It feels like it's every few years that we're having this conversation. I'll go viral and I'll say, maybe they made a mistake by letting Darvin Ham go.
Damn.
It was very early in his career, very early in his process. sometimes you gotta allow things to grow. You gotta allow it to the opportunity to see what you can get out of it. At this point, you got new guys coming in. You got veterans that are waiting around. You know, this can possibly affect your free agency. A lot of guys want stability. They want to know where they're going, what they're getting themselves into, what's for things ahead. And right now, with them not having this situated in the next few days or so, it can be problematic with free agents.
And we will get to Darvin Ham because he had a great day yesterday.
I know the fans are gonna hate that, but that's my
Why would they hate that?
That's my honest opinion.
The fans right now, I think, are embarrassed and a little bit in shock because they're the Los Angeles Lakers. And maybe they're not the Lakers of old, but they're still the Lakers, and this is a very bad look for them because now you have to go back to the girl you talked to all night long and see if she'll take you back. JJ Redick says, what if he says, yeah, no, I'm good. This has been a humiliating process, and I don't want this anymore. And then what happens?
Well, I don't think he has the leverage to do that. I don't think this is his first gig. This is his first experience. He does have pride, and again, if this is something that he really wants, I think he can
get over it.
Get over it. He can get over it.
This process should be a sign of things to come.
Well, and yeah, exactly. And this should show you, listen, this is your new life. This is just a situation you're going to get yourself into. We've said it all along, I don't think this job is right for JJ with his first-time coaching job, with these expectations, these amount of pressure. Let them go hire a Barea or Atkinson or someone.
Why are you wishing this on them?
I'm just saying, this isn't the right job for JJ Redick. I don't think it was the right job for Dan Hurley, but I think more so him to come over to have time to, create this whole program, which I'm saying, now when Hurley wants to do that later on a smaller market team and actually get the keys to do that, not the Los Angeles Lakers who always are going to want to win now, that makes more sense. Same thing for JJ Redick. He's so good in the booth. This isn't the right deal, I think, for him. Could he succeed? Sure. Do I think he's a great basketball mind? I think he's fantastic on television. Yes. That doesn't always translate and correlate to being a good coach. So I think as this head coach, it's not a good job. When you look at the Western Conference too, every team is getting better. Every team is younger. This is tough.
How do we get here? Lou's laughing over there, by the way. We're talking about the Lakers head coaching job, and it's not a good job.
Yeah, I don't know how we got here. I really don't know how we got here. It should be one of the most coveted jobs in all of sports, especially in basketball and the NBA circles. When you're the coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, that automatically makes you a celebrity in a lot of different ways. And so for this to kind of seems like it's a struggle from the outside looking in, it's a lot. It's a lot. And like we always said, man, I don't love this job for JJ Redick. For him to be such a knowledgeable basketball player in his career, for him to know the things that he knows about the game, break down X's and O's, I want him to get a fair shot and a fair opportunity to be a successful coach. I think this is gonna be an uphill climb if you go and get this gig. And so now it's like, what do you do? Where do you go?
Wow.
And even all this chatter alone of possibly hiring JJ Redick is great for him because when the next job comes available, he is going to be on the top of that list. So it's not like it's panic time for him. It's not like he needs to be in a rush to go get his free. He's never done this before. So I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to plan, but I'm going to follow Shams' reports.
Smart move.
The Lakers had a series of Zooms. They met face-to-face with two candidates, JJ Redick and James Borrego, and they go through these week-long processes, right, a month long, and then suddenly they make you have a Hail Mary out there with Dan Hurley. That doesn't work. $20 million more you offer him to come, and he still doesn't come to the Lakers. He stays at UConn. He was already in negotiations for a new contract, and he ends up getting more money at UConn. So when you think about the totality of it, it does leave, when you talk to people around the league, do they want to hire anyone from the pool that they currently have? Like, you have to ask that question.
Yeah, but what's the other pool? So that's the thing, right? I know the player-coach thing.
This sounds like a shallow pool to me.
It sounds like there's no pool.
There's no diving.
There's like a puddle outside, and there's no one in it, and it's weird to me. But the LeBron of it all is a factor.
Do you bring like Sam Cassell back? Do you bring like David Adelman back into the facility? Do you?
I mean, what?
I hired James Borrega.
But what if he takes the Cleveland job? Is there a word that he might do that?
It's Cleveland, Lakers. He's in play for both.
Would you? I guess, yeah, you would want the Lakers job, but this is such a debacle and so ugly and sloppy.
Listen, we're talking about the Lakers job like there's pressure and there's expectation, but it is the Lakers. It is going to be a lot of money. You're as a spotlight, and like Lou said, this changes your life getting this job. So yes, it could end very quickly, and it could be a short leash, which it's proven to be so.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it is the Lakers. You have a chance to coach LeBron James Anthony Davis, and you are always going to be in the mix
you
to get
have a
free
chance to
agents and
coach
trades.
LeBron
So
James?
I'm just saying it could be worse, and it could be a way worse place to live than LA.
He's there. You coach him, though. Are you really coaching him? Or is he there? It's two different
I think
things.
Michelle was going to make a player-coach reference.
Because
here.
here's the thing. We've seen it, but it has been done. And I know there are rules and what have you, but you can change everything. Bill Russell's done it. Lenny Wilkins did it. This whole story right now, the way that it's headed, and there doesn't seem to be a big pool. If they went to the players and said, guys, we'd like to tweak some stuff, and we are going to
Maybe
install.
the current young players, like Austin Reeves, I'm sure would play
Hell
for
no.
He would love it.
But would
Okay.
a free agent go to the Lakers to play
I
for
got a
would
scenario.
Paul George go to the Lakers
No.
this summer to play for LeBron James and
No.
no.
But you only have like a couple more years.
If
to
anybody
deal
can
with
do
it.
it, it's probably LeBron.
I have a scenario.
But
Let's
no.
make LeBron the head coach, and JJ can come in as his top assistant.
There you go.
And
Or
can-
they switch roles.
They can
LeBron's
do their
the coach, JJ's the
podcast on the
player.
road.
or a shooting guard.
So it's like a
you
screen?
can't do it nowadays with social media, everything. LeBron James' whole life is already under a magnifying glass. Can you imagine now as him as a player
Yeah,
coach?
I like it.
There's just no chance in hell.
I will say we've seen from
not?
this process, I said it a few weeks ago, maybe people didn't believe me, but LeBron James is staying clear from this coaching search. He is,
Shams Bartholomew. No.
I'm telling you.
No.
What we saw the last week, I don't know what more you need to see, Michelle, to believe me.
I'm just saying they're not
they're
calling Kenny
past.
Atkinson today and hiring him without getting LeBron's blessing, Sean.
They're at least
It
shooting him a
can't be
text.
happening. There's got to be some sort of dialogue there.
I mean, listen, if there's a pure hatred, you'll know it, right?
Oh, you'll know it.
I guess there was a positive tweet out there about Dan Hurley.
Yeah, back in when he was on JJ's podcast, he had a
Yeah.
positive tweet. So that's what they're just scouring LeBron's tweets to see if he's ever said anything
The
nice
idea
about
of them not
anybody.
having one conversation to LeBron about Dan Hurley, I can't
Cannot
buy
be.
that. I cannot, Sean. Then I trust your
I
word.
mean, doesn't sound like they did.
Well, this sounds like a
I think
weird.
they did. I just think they thought the Lakers were going to put this out there. Dan Hurley's going to commit to us
'Cause we're the Lakers.
baddest bitch in town, and he said no.
Turns out he was the bad bitch.
Right. So I think that was just a ego power trip move that they made that severely backfired.
Again, I'll say it again. He is staying clear from this coaching process.
Shams, I'm going to need to talk to you after
He
the show.
doubled down.
We're going to talk to you over
We're
here.
going to take a quick break.
All right, we're going to take a quick break and talk Shams. Okay, no, we're not.
In the corner,
You know, we're just going to go. Steve's like, we're going to break. No, not yet. You know who my heart grew a little bit for yesterday was Darvin Ham, because against all of this craziness that was going on with his former employer, he got a job.
He did. He's the Bucks' lead assistant coach, and Doc Rivers recruited him. He had a chance potentially to go to Phoenix with Mike Budenholzer, his former boss in Atlanta and in Milwaukee. But he goes, and now he's going to be Doc Rivers' lead assistant. And this, to me, is you have a breath of fresh air. You have someone that was already there when he won a championship in Milwaukee. So, to me, if you're Milwaukee, if you're Giannis, you're happy seeing a guy like Darvin Ham come back.
You know what I was thinking going to happen yesterday? I thought there were going to be like a reports. Lakers interested in hiring back Darvin Ham after the whole breakup they went through yesterday. I thought that was going to pop up on my timeline yesterday. Can you imagine?
I can because it's
I
just,
wouldn't be
this
surprised
makes
at all.
No
But
sense.
I'm happy for him because, like Lou said, I think he got a raw deal. I think he did a pretty solid job. What did he do? The best job of all time? No, but this guy, he's comfortable in Milwaukee. He knows those players. He knows Doc Rivers very well, so I love this for him. I'm glad to see him bounce back so fast.
Seems more functional as an entire organization at this point. At the very least, Shams, we're about to have these gentlemen play a game.
Oh, I love games.
Yeah, we're gonna judge
We
and
love
mock.
games here.
It's NBA Silhouettes time. This has there's an origin story to this game, guys, because an origin story. You don't like comics? We used to have a graphic up that they would argue about who it was.
No, that is.
And okay, so here we go. We're gonna show a silhouette.
Who's first?
Chandler, you're first.
Yes.
If you miss, Lou gets a shot at the point. Go.
Just say it?
Yeah, who
That's
that is?
Dirk.
Definitely Dirk.
Okay, there you go. So
Wow.
who's keeping score, by the way?
1-1, me.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Hold on, he gets a point for my question?
No, you get the point.
Right.
What?
Jeez.
Chill out. Okay.
Oh, wait, let me stretch.
Here,
I'm
yeah.
getting-
All right,
I'm
Lou.
getting com-
Now we're rooting for
This is
That's Bubba Chug. That's Allen Iverson.
man.
That should have been
1-1.
that should have been a statue right there.
Lou. This is kind of fun, actually, to see all this.
Let's
All
have a
right.
statue debate again.
1-1. Oh, God. 1-1. Chandler.
Okay, did I get a point?
Yeah, you got a point.
All right, let's go.
Write it down.
Oh, that's Mello.
Yeah, that does. Yep.
Definitely
Cheeks.
mellow.
Yep. All right. Wow. This. Okay, you guys are good. 2-1 Chandler.
Did you know all three of these?
No, I didn't know. That one I did. Oh, yeah, we know this one. Lou,
That's Ant-Man.
It's a newbie. Yep.
Yeah, it's
Boom.
Ant-Man screaming at KD.
2-2.
Sheriff in town.
That's an iconic photo, by the way.
Oh, I did not know that.
Chandler, you're up next.
That makes me a little nervy.
Numero
Auto.
5.
Oh, he definitely doesn't know this.
Oh.
I do.
Wow.
Is that Michael Jordan?
Nope.
Nope. Pip.
Is that your guess?
Alonzo
Oh, Lou?
No. Is that Alonzo Mourning?
No, it's Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
Is it
He
not
said
Pip? Yeah, is it not Pip? Oh, yeah.
Well, who are we giving that to?
Nobody. He said Mourning.
Me. Why not me?
Yeah,
Shams gets
got
one.
it.
Shams might sneak in and win this
I
one.
knew that was Scottie Pippen.
Next one. Who is it, Lou? Yeah.
Larry Bird.
Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that.
We can see his
That
face.
profile's perfect.
See his upper lip.
Yeah. So is it 3-2, Lou?
It's definitely 3-2.
3-2, Lou. Shams 1. All right, Chandler. Oh,
That's Lou Will.
it is,
If
right?
you was gonna mess this up, I was gonna.
Look at that young man right there.
3-3.
All right, 3-3 with Lou up next.
Many moons ago, so I'm gonna take a guess. This has to be Chandler
That's
Parsons.
you can't do it right
You
after.
can't do it right.
Conrad.
Guys, what are you
That's
It's
doing?
too easy.
That's
This is
bullshit.
too
Okay, so
easy.
that was
4-3. It's
yeah,
4-3.
4-3.
Is this the last question though? So I can tie it up.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, I know this guy.
Is that not the OG why we got here in the first
yeah,
place?
but why does it look different than our logo?
Does look
I'm
different.
assuming that's.
Because it's not. Because it's not. I know who it is.
I think that's Kyrie, but we want to say Derrick
No.
Rose.
You do want to say Derrick
I want to
Rose.
say Steph Curry.
I think it's Kyrie Irving.
Steph Curry with the short hair?
Kyrie Irving. Final answer.
D-Rose.
Chandler's wrong. Oh, they tricked y'all.
That doesn't look like.
I should have gotten that
Damn,
one
I
then.
lost.
So Lou won.
I won.
Lou, I'm so, you know what?
Here's the deal. I wake up in the
What's the
morning.
prize?
It's
What's the
excellence.
We have no prizes. I just realized
I think Conrad did that on purpose so we
they
get off
kind of messed, they mind messed with y'all. Guys, we're gonna take a quick
I
break.
like that. We should do that more often.
When we come back, well, we have 4 shows left. 2011 NBA World Champ JJ Barea joins the show after the break.
Yay.
Look, we're all wearing black. I didn't even notice.
Run it up, run it back. Run it up, run it back. Run it up, run it back.
All I do is win. Every time that I begin, they gon' see it when I come through. Number 1 player from JJ Barea. Looking at a champ.
He's a champ. Been doing it for quite some time, and as a Spurs fan, used to piss me off. JJ Barea is here. JJ, we love that we're having you on here. Anytime we can get someone on here that can give us the scoop on this ridiculous human being that we do the show with, Chandler, give us anything. And by the way, nothing is too risque.
That's
you can
not
tell us
true
any
at
story
all.
you have.
There's
No,
definitely
there are
certain
no
things that are
limits.
too risque. I'm a married man with children.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. No, it's all good with Chandler, you know. It was a lot of fun. A little crazy sometimes, but a lot of fun. But I'm sorry for you guys that you guys got to
Thank
work
you.
with him.
Thank you.
Are you doing this from your phone?
Yeah. Yeah, from my phone. Yo,
Bust him up.
I'm in PR. I'm moving to a house. Look, I still got no windows and stuff like that.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
I love a move. By the way, do you guys have like a group chat? Is there a name for the group chat?
We do have a group chat with JJ and some of the old staff members from Dallas with Dirk. And pretty much
Yeah.
it's just an ex-coach, this guy pro, that just roasts us and shits on me and JJ and Dirk pretty much all day long.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
perfect. Does it have a name?
It actually doesn't have a name,
Get
does
on
it?
it, guys.
No.
That's half the battle.
All right, JJ,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Our Mavs, down 2-0 right now to the Celtics, heading to Dallas for Game 3. What do the Mavs need to do to get this series back in their favor?
Man, I think it's got to do a lot with first Kyrie. Kyrie's got to get going a little bit. You know, he's struggling against that defense, against bigger matchups. But like everybody knows, to win an NBA championship, your role players. Like, we got to find a Tim Hardaway, Hardy, Green, Exum. One of those guys got to come in and give you 20 points or get hot or do something. If not, it's gonna be tough for the Mavs to get some games. That's what I think. I think one of those guys got to get hot. I think you got to give green light. Got to get the green light to those guys and see if they can help out.
And obviously the struggles that Kyrie Irving has had too, we mentioned that it's got to come from the other guys. It's got to come from the Hardys, the Greens, the PJ Washingtons. But is Kyrie being a little bit too passive? Does he need to be more aggressive?
I think he's going to try again. Even in Dallas, I think he's going to be more aggressive. But I think it's a tough matchup for him either way. Like, I think he'll get maybe 20, 24, but it's gonna depend on the other guys too. One of those other guys off the bench got to get really hot and help out. If not, Boston, I think, is too deep. You know, they got too many players that could go for 20, so it's tough.
JJ, in that championship in 2011, D. Wade called you the X factor for the Mavericks. So now when you think all these years later, in this series, who has to be that X factor for Dallas moving forward? We know what Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, but who's going to be the JJ Barea for the Mavericks this time?
Well, I was thinking about Tim Hardaway, but he's not playing lately, so I think Hardy. I think Hardy has the player-wise to come in the game and just start being super aggressive and get hot, and he could go for 12 points in a quarter or in a half, but we need to see it. We need to see it happen, and he needs to try it. So we'll see.
JJ, you were teammates with Luka his first 2 years in the league, and you guys developed a great relationship. What were your initial thoughts of Luka when he came in?
Man, I had to guard him playing pickup games the first time he came in the gym. And I was like, yeah, he's big, but he's a little slow. I was like, there's no way, he's going to be good. And then we played a little bit. He was good. I was like, this kid's going to be good. And then when the lights came on, the season started, he turned it up. And I was like, oh, hold up. This guy's going to be really good. But great teammate. He super fun. He knew more reggaeton, more Puerto Rican rap than me. So that was pretty cool.
You know what else, JJ? He doesn't get a lot of credit for his trash talk. Tell me more about his trash talk, because it kind of comes on the screen every once in a while, but it never gets really talked about.
He'll let you know every time he scores on you, or he'll look at you. He likes to compete against the best. He loves the physical. He likes to bump you around. He has it all. Like, if you see, he got long arms. He shoots. He dribbles well with the left and the right. He passes well with both hands. He plays at his own pace. Everybody knows that. He's gonna be good for a while.
JJ, I thought Lou had a question. JJ, you were there also when KP, Kristaps Porzingis, and Luka were together in Dallas. Obviously, that duo didn't work out, but we've seen how impactful KP has been so far this series. Why do you think it didn't mesh well in Dallas?
If I give them credit, they try to make it work. Like, the Mavs try to make it work. Luka and KP, I think they try to make it work. But I think it took too long, and the Mavs quit on it. But they're both good guys. Porzingis I think he's finally a vet now, and he finally knows what's best for him and stuff like that. He's more under control. But yeah, they definitely try to make it work. But I think Luka was really young too, so it was tough. But they definitely tried.
Good thing is there's no beef there, and they're best friends, and they've made that clear. But do you think they gave up too early on the Brunson Luka Porzingis thing? Because when you look back and think that they could have maybe have kept Brunson for $55 million or whatever it was, that stings.
I was watching last game, and my brother was here, and we were saying, could you imagine if they had KP and Brunson still right now with all the other core? And I was like, yeah, I could see that. but they went the other way. Brunson, I love Brunson. He was the hardest worker. The leader, he's a winner. So I was pretty, I don't want to say it, but when he left the Mavs.
Was not happy.
No.
Not happy. Mark Cuban, friend of the show, for the playoffs, said that Luka is the best Maverick of all time, like above Dirk. There's some conflicting, we don't know if we agree on that. Do you agree with that?
No. Dirk Dirk Nowitzki's an all-time Mavs forever. Like, there's no way.
We're with you, JJ.
Yep.
Luka could be the best player in the world forever, and Dirk could still be the Maverick of all time.
My man's got a street named
I was
after
about to
him. I
say,
think it's a
he
little
has a
early. It's a little early to be
Like,
thrown in Luka.
Street statue. His logo is on the floor, for Christ's sake.
I mean, come on.
He made the Mavericks what it is. So
He's still there. Like, this is weird.
yeah.
JJ, you were on the Mavs staff as player development coach 2021 under Jay Kidd, and now you're coaching him down in Puerto Rico. Have you had any talks with Jay Kidd or Mark or any of the Mavs to kind of hop back over and kind of be on this staff and come back to Dallas, or are you happy with what you got going on in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, not really. The only time I text Jay Kidd is like to give him some positive feedback of what I see, maybe. But no, I took a break from the NBA, and I'm back in Puerto Rico now, and I got 3 kids, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the time off. I'm coaching a little bit in Puerto Rico, but it's not as crazy as in the NBA. So I get to be with the family. I get to play golf. I get to play pickleball. I get to go to the beach. So
Like Chandler.
I'm enjoying this time off. I'm getting good experience coaching, and then later on, if I really want to get into the full-time coaching, maybe I'll go back to the NBA. But right now, I'm in a good place.
I want to get into pickleball. It sounds like the thing to do for retired NBA players. Get into some pickleball.
Yeah, are you better at pickleball or golf? Because I played you at golf. I'd love to get on the pickleball court with you.
And I'll bet anything on pickleball right now with anything.
Wow.
Don't do that.
I'm here for this.
Don't do that.
Wait, is he good? Are you?
Put a number.
Are you that nice? Do you play singles or do you play doubles?
Anything.
He just scared you
He
off.
doesn't care.
No,
He
but I
said
never
put a number on it, and you
bro.
said, "Are you that nice?"
Because I've never seen you play.
You were
I've never-
super
have you-
competitive with
you're
me in
being-
silhouettes
be
10 minutes
confident.
ago. Now all of a sudden you don't want to put a number.
JJ, I will
We
play
can
you
do
for
it golf.
whatever you want in pickleball.
All right, golf and pickleball outing for money.
I got a side bet
What
with
a
JJ.
bougie
like
day
it.
of fun
I like
you guys
I
got
like the
planned.
confidence. I'm going with JJ.
Yeah, he didn't come in hot.
Yeah.
By the way, the Lakers have a chance to do something very interesting here.
What, hire a coach?
I'm just saying. We have a moment.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm available.
Yeah, you're available, JJ. Yeah, we're
For the
done.
Lakers, I'm available. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. So, okay, so we know you as the player. Some of us may not know you as a peacemaker. We're going to show you a little video here, the moment between, and I don't know who to pick here. It's 2 people I can't stand, Chandler and Zaza. So I don't know whose side we're on.
Oh, let's see here.
Oh, I remember this.
You do.
I told his big ass, I said, set the screen.
Oh, yeah, I
Wait,
caught
what
that
does
right
JJ
there.
have to do with this?
He's coming. Don't you worry. There. Wait.
Yeah,
I remember this play. I literally was just telling him to set the screen. His
He was the
Look like you said
diffuser.
it. That's how you got open in the first place, Chandler.
Yeah, how do you diffuse a moment between teammates like that, JJ?
The screen.
Hey,
Look at Rick just get out of the way. Watch Rick just get out of the way.
Wow.
Hey, Sasa's such a good dude, but sometimes you wanted to smack him in the head.
Oh, I know.
He is the best, though. You
But
can't. This didn't linger.
He's the best teammate. He's always like team first, trying to help. But sometimes you want like Sasa, just please, like, give me a minute, yo.
I'm
Like,
gonna do a half bear hug right
I
there.
did think
Yeah,
his big
but-
ass was gonna headbutt me right here. I had to wrap him up.
What a moment between teammates.
Wow, that's funny.
Have there been other fights like have you had to break up any fights like that? I didn't even think about teammates fighting, but here we are.
yeah, we had a lot. Like, Jason Terry and Dirk, they really went at it. And Dirk and Jed always said, "Wait till the 4th quarter, Dirk. Wait till the 4th quarter. I'll be there." And Dirk be like, "Show up right now." No. And Jed be like, "No, 4th quarter." But yeah, it's always, in good teams, you're always gonna have those competitive battles between teammates. It's always good.
JJ, my last question for you, and just take us what was going through your head on this next clip here. Do we have it rolling
Oh,
here?
I'm scared. I don't.
Did you think you actually? Did you think you had this?
Yo, that's my dunk in the NBA right there.
Did you ever get it? Did you ever get a dunk in the NBA, Jay?
No, that was it right there.
That's funny.
Yo,
As Vince
if you look at
is
that video,
standing.
Look at Vince. Yo, look at Vince. Look at Vince the way he's looking at me. Vince Carter.
Yeah, did he say
He's looking
anything
at
to
me
you
like,
after
what the
this?
Yeah, I remember that.
I I remember that. Wait, did Vince say something? I feel like he's gonna say something.
No, when the kids in Puerto Rico ask me if I dunked, I tell them to go to YouTube and put that video.
There it is.
So that counts.
That counts.
That counts. JJ, this has been awesome. Good luck on the move. We appreciate the time. Chandler, you want to say anything?
No, that's it. Thank you, brother.
JJ,
We'll talk
appreciate it.
Pickleball
soon.
soon.
His money.
See you guys.
Take a quick break when we come back.
Pickleball.
I got you. I will hit you up.
Jeez.
How much money on that? Who's coming up next? Shams.
Run it up, run it back.
We'll be back.
Run it up, run it back. Run it up, then run it back. Yeah.
Yeah, boys of the breeze. Part-time bowl champ got bars. Yeah, that's what Flavor Flav get. Yeah, Boston. Of course then. We got Boston.
I mean, there's no real introduction needed here. Flavor Flav joins the show bright and early this morning. I love this so much. Celtics-Pacers playoff game. We're just going to get right into it. You were at game, 3 in Indy? Talk to me about that experience. Did it feel like Indy had no shot?
Hey, let me tell you something, man. Being at that game was one of the greatest experiences, man, because I've never really been to, too many playoff games in my life. You know what I'm saying? And, I was lucky enough that the playoffs was happening at the same time that I was out there for the Indy 500. You know what I'm saying? In the whole nine. And, Drew Holiday, that's my boy. That's my guy.
My dog.
You know what I'm saying? And I said, this is perfect timing. I'm going to see my boy Drew tonight. I'm going to go see Drew tonight, and I want to see Drew knock him down. You know what I mean? So it was a great experience, man, to be at that game.
Wait,
real good.
We're showing him giving you his jersey. I'd have to imagine in your life, Flavor Flav, you've gotten a lot of cool gifts from athletes, from other celebs. Where do you keep all of these jerseys and whatnot?
Well, honestly, to tell you the truth, I keep them in a safe place. You know what I'm saying? And that jersey that I got right now from Drew Holiday, I'm putting that bad boy in a frame, and it's going up on the wall, y'all.
Could be the MVP of these finals.
Flav, earlier this season, you sang the national anthem in Milwaukee, which everybody loved. Thought that was fantastic. Was that a bucket list item for you? Is that something you always want to do? How did that come about?
Yeah, that was definitely a bucket list item. I always wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to sing the national anthem. So, I got to meet the president of the Milwaukee Bucks and everything. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, because Marjan Beauchamp, that's my nephew. That's my nephew. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better look out for him next season because he's coming up. But anyway, so I told the president, I want to sing the national anthem. I'm coming to Milwaukee. He said, well, send me a video of you singing it.
Ooh, an audition.
I happen to have a video on my phone right then and there, and I sent it to him. I gave it to him. The next day, he called me back and said, Flav, it's done. You're singing the national anthem in Milwaukee. I was like, yeah!
So, Flav, we think a possible arena tour next year because it got some traction afterwards. You said that other teams were reaching out to you. Is this something that you want to continue to do or do somewhere else?
Not really. And the reason why is because, I don't want to be known to go around singing the national anthem and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It's got funny.
I feel you.
It's something that I would do again, and I want to do it again, you know what I'm saying? And I sing this song for a lot of, my relatives that was in the war back in the days that didn't make it back home, you know what I'm saying, in the whole nine. So I'm singing it for them, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do want to do it again, though. And next time I do it, hopefully it'll probably be in New York for the Knicks.
That's what I'm talking about.
Flav, I see you decked out in your Celtics gear, but I know you grew up on Long Island. Lifetime Knicks fan. Tell me one of your greatest Knicks moments of all time.
One of my greatest Knick moments of all time was when the Knicks were playing Miami Heat. When the Knicks was playing Miami Heat, and I went to that game, and when I got to the game, the whole team stopped. The whole New York Knicks team stopped and they came over to me to give me a pound and everything, you know what I'm saying? And also that's back in the days, you know, when Alonzo Mourning was playing, because I really went down there to say what's up to Alonzo Mourning, because he married one of my best friends, Tracy, you know, back in the day, you know what I mean? So I went down there to see Alonzo Mourning, and then when the Knicks see me, everybody stopped what they were doing, and they left the court to come over to me to give me a pound. It's one of my greatest Knicks moments of all time.
Yeah, Knicks had a great season, and it was such a good story, and I know injuries and all that, couldn't get past Indy. So let's put a GM hat on you for a second here. If you could do anything.
I got one more. I got one more.
Go ahead.
I got one more. When I went to the Knicks game, you know what I'm saying? Me and my boy Flo, my girlfriend, we was at the Knicks game. You know what I'm saying? My boy Randall left the court to come over to give Flavor Flav a pound. I said, that's my guy right there. I love that man. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of my greatest moments, too. All right, another of the greatest Knicks moments.
Okay, wait. So then you're not trading Julius Randle. Is that what I'm gathering? We're not doing that?
Huh?
We're not going to
trade. Man, I love Julius Randle, man. And I think if Julius Randle was playing, his contribution to the game would have got the Knicks that trophy, man. The Knicks would have been in the finals right now if Randle was still playing.
Flav, Caitlin Clark.
But they did a good job.
Great job.
The Knicks did a great job this year. You know what I'm saying? We was very, very close. This is the closest that we've been in years, boy.
There it is.
There it is.
The Knicks could use Caitlin Clark, maybe.
Okay, really?
Maybe.
Oh,
maybe.
Don't you start.
Caitlin Clark didn't make Team USA, the women's Olympic roster. Do you think that was a mistake, Flav? Do you think Caitlin Clark deserved to be on Team USA?
Look, check this out. When it comes down to Caitlin Clark, man, first of all, let me tell you something, man. The best that did it. I don't care in the WNBA, man. She set records. She broke records, man. That girl is a beast. You got so many girls in the league right now that's so jealous of her, man. And I mean, come on, let the girl live, man. Let the girl breathe, man. I want to go see her play one day.
You should.
I met the wife of the coach. That coaches the Fever, that coaches Caitlin Clark. And she asked me, did I want to come to a Fever game? I said, hell yeah, I want to come see Caitlin Clark. I want to see Caitlin Clark, man, play, man. That girl is a beast, man, you know what I'm saying? So, she's in the right place right now. I think she's in the right place, you know what I'm saying? And maybe if she would have went overseas to play for a little while, maybe she might have got hurt. Maybe it might not have been meant for her. Maybe it's meant for Caitlin Clark to be right where she is right now, tearing shit up and making buckets.
It's going to settle at some point. Maybe not soon, but it will. Speaking of the Olympics, by the way, recently you pledged your support for the U.S. women's water polo team, which is the first time I've ever talked about water polo in my career. How is Flavor Flav involved with water polo, and are you going to Paris to watch?
Oh, well, definitely. First of all, my manager read Maggie's story, and, she turned me on to it. You know what I'm saying? And when I read Maggie's story, you know what I'm saying, Maggie Steffen's story, I'm like, you know what? This wouldn't be a bad idea to just step in and help these girls out, man. You know what I'm saying? These girls done won 3 Olympic medals. Dang. You know what I'm saying? And right now, water polo is still not really a big recognized sport like football or basketball or baseball or anything, but it's a hard sport to play. You know what I'm saying? And all these girls want is just a recognition, man, of for what they do and everything. So I would love to see the sport grow. You know what I'm saying? So I decided to step in and sponsor these girls. You know what I'm saying? Sponsor this Olympic team, and not only that, but I'm the first to do it. Nobody else has ever done it. So maybe by me sponsoring this women's water polo team might open the doors for other people to step in and sponsor some of our United States Olympic teams. Well, you know what I'm saying? Because not even the government is sponsoring these teams, man. But you got Flav, though. They got Flav.
I love that. No, that's
awesome.
That's cool, man. I like that.
Flav, you were at the Dead concert at the Sphere this weekend, and you posted a picture
Oh, dear.
of you and Martha
Yes.
Stewart. The duo that we all needed. What was this show like? How dope is this for you? Are you a deadhead? Like,
Yeah.
I need to know everything about what happened this weekend.
Happening.
Well, let me tell you, I've always been a big fan of the Grateful Dead, man, ever since I was young. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows about Grateful Dead. You know what I'm saying? And I happened to go to their concert at the Sphere, and while I was there, and the next booth over from me was Martha Stewart. You know, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. Martha Stewart in the building. So as she was leaving, my manager said, Blade, Martha is leaving. Martha's leaving. I said, I got to get a picture. I got to get a picture real quick. So I ran over to Martha, and I introduced myself to her and asked her for a picture, and she gave me a picture. She was real nice about it,
That's
even though she was
awesome.
rushing to go catch a plane. But
Oh, of course, yeah.
it's all good, man. At least I got a picture with Martha, man.
Fair enough.
Hey, Flav, last week you tried to save Red Lobster. You ordered one of everything on the menu. And last night, I had some Cheddar Bay biscuits myself.
Yeah, a
so
true hero.
I understand. What is it that you love about Red Lobster? And how much of it
Hey,
did you
first of
actually
all-
What
eat?
is happening?
First of all, let me tell you, Red Lobster was always one of my favorite family restaurants to take my whole family to. You know, and I've been going to Red Lobsters, man, since like 87, 88 and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like crab legs. I like lobster. I like steak. You know what I'm saying? In the whole nine. And I love the shrimp scampies up in there. You know what I'm saying? But the biscuits,
Biscuits
G,
are-
Yes.
man, immaculate. Crazy. So we gotta save the biscuits.
Dude, Flavor Flav's
Nah,
saving
man.
everything.
I ain't let Red Lobster close their doors. I'm gonna take my fame and my notoriety, and I'm gonna try to help out Red Lobster.
This is-
Word to
this
the
is
bird,
good.
G. I'm dead serious. So I
Flav,
love Red Lobster.
I also want to know, when you travel, how many clocks do you have in your, like, how many clocks does Flavor Flav travel with?
I travel with quite a few. I
No
can't
number
say
on it.
I can't say the amount, but I got a bunch. Right now I can go to my bag right now and pull out a whole bunch of clocks. You know what I'm saying? In the whole nine. You know, but one of my favorite clocks though is that United States Olympic women's polo team clock that my girlfriend made for me.
Oh, you got
know what I'm
to.
saying?
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Wow, you were all right. I got to ask you about the O.J. Simpson statue. Do you still have that thing?
I sure do got my O.J. Simpson statue. You know what I'm saying? I got that statue from a radio show called Man Cow way
Oh, I
back
remember
in
that.
the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, way back in the day, Public Enemy went to do an interview on the Man Cow show, and that statue was just standing up in the studio. So I walked over to the statue and I was like, hey, this is a pretty cool statue. This would look great in my living room. Man Cow said, Flav, if you can take it, you can have it. We bought this for $10,000. This was sitting by O.J. Simpson poolside. They said that we bought it for $10,000, but we were about to destroy it, Flav. So if you can take it, you can have it. Man, I told my nephew and my cousin, hey, put that doggone statue in the bus right now. And to this day, I still got the statue. I let OJ know that I had the statue
Yeah.
and everything, you know what I'm saying?
And he didn't try to
And the
steal it
whole
from
nine.
you. He let you keep it. Oh, stop. We're not allowed to make jokes.
He said, Flav,
Keep it.
hold on to it, and if anything happens to me, sell it. I said,
Outside
I'm
down
not
to sell
selling
it.
that statue, man. Ain't enough money in the world to get that statue from Flav right
Damn.
now. I'm keeping that statue, man, later for that.
That statue lasted
I'm
a
keeping it.
long time. I'm impressed. Flavor Flav, this has been an absolute pleasure. We appreciate the time, sir. Go women's water polo. Thanks for bringing that to our attention.
Red Lobster to the goddamn moon.
We'll be back.
Thank y'all for having me.
You rock.
Run it up, run it back, run it up, run it back, run it up, and run it back, run it back.
All right, my favorite thing, Fit or Brick, playoff edition, games 1 and 2. I'm a little confused by something that's about to happen here. So we're gonna start with Jaylen Brown. I think we got a couple Jaylen Brown moments. Okay,
I like this.
but notice the cut, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like an extreme double-breasted cut.
Yep. I like this though. No
Remember
shirt
that.
underneath, glasses inside, not on his eyes.
Can't tell if Lou likes it or not.
I'm digging it.
Okay,
Not
okay.
for-
We're gonna
not
give
for-
a fit.
Not for me, but I like it for him.
I like this. This I like.
Like a little ghetto Batman. I'm rocking. I'm digging it. Okay.
Are you kidding me right now?
Okay,
Came in on his Harley.
Fight
So
a little
now,
crime.
flashback, because I think we have Jason Tatum next. Is this not the same suit, same cut?
Nah, it's just the same
kind
little
of like
flip over.
Yeah.
The Hillary Clinton cut.
His
You
is
said
more
that.
baggy, a little
Hillary
pinstripe.
But it's still like an extreme double breast.
I Chandler would rock
I
with
actually
that as a
don't
player.
hate this.
I do hate it. I'm sorry. I don't like this.
Solid right here.
It looks like a home ec project.
Gone wrong?
Kinda. Yeah. I mean, aren't they all? Luca. Oh, there you go.
There's a new sheriff in
three-piece.
town.
Yeah.
Give that fella a cowboy hat.
I like that.
Yeah, it's classy.
It's smooth.
I've
Okay,
never
here we
been a
go.
big vest guy under the suit.
I know, but for suits,
You're
it's
not
like
a
a nice, it's
three-piece-er?
classic.
Nah.
All right, what do you got? We got PJ next. Let me see. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, this is classic.
I'm always
Louis?
down for a matching onesie set.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah. Was that Louis Vuitton?
Looks like it. From here, it looks like it. I think it is.
Classic.
I like that. Yep.
Were you a big
Warm.
Air Force guy?
Every day.
I love this.
Big.
I knew I couldn't find my
I got
blanket.
respect for D-Live's fit.
I love everything
Usually
about
clean.
You guys are missing a swan outfit.
I don't
No, we
I don't
not.
like this.
I,
I don't love this one.
We see
actually
them
would
big
wear
ass
that.
birds on there.
Take the jacket off, it's a solid fit.
if you do one piece
Stop
by
looking
itself.
at me, Swan.
I know, I like Kyrie, what do you, oh, Kyrie might have something interesting. No, okay.
Anything with a kid, I'm buying.
That is not the outfit.
Yeah, but the kid's cute.
Oh,
Handsome little fella right
yes,
there.
the kid's
Yeah.
adorable, but that's
The
not
kid.
what we're doing.
I like the outfit too.
Just be clear. Yeah,
Is that like
be
a mesh
clear.
shirt underneath?
Yeah, it's like a little fishnet
It's
like
probably
tank.
It's probably some
Woo.
hieroglyphics or something.
Shimmy.
I like that.
Travis Scott making an appearance.
There you go, Travis.
Okay,
Sure.
sure.
Little soccer jersey.
Why not? Is it leather?
Looks like it could be.
It's fire.
Is it pleather?
Yeah.
Dwight Powell making an appearance on Fitter Brick.
Let's
I
do
love
it.
that for him. A Goyard, little Goyard case
All
there.
right. He looks like a cop.
Yeah, he does.
I'm sorry, did you say he looks like
He does look like a
He
cop.
does look like a cop. He looks like he's going rogue.
undercover?
This
No.
is interesting. Knowing Dwight, this is out of his comfort zone too. So,
It looks like it was
a
put
little
together by
shocked.
I
someone.
like the wallet
Yeah.
chain though. I'm a big wallet chain.
and I like
do
the
like the
little
case.
laptop or iPad carrier.
I see
We
what
do
he
love
got.
Goyard here. Grant Williams will be on the show tomorrow. And my goodness, are we going to have questions for
G-Dub.
him? Work on your stuff tonight, guys. We got a lot to ask Grant. And until then,
Get some sleep, bro.
enjoy your evening.
Cause I won't.
It's Tuesday for
See y'all
God's
tomorrow. It's Tuesday. How are you tired already?
Run it up, then run it back, yeah.